Namaste. We are going to do a rose meditation today, and picturing at first that rose is closed and as tight as a bud. There are some beautiful poets that have lived and their writings live on, such as Rumi. But the quote today is from Anaïs Nin. And the day came when the risk to remain as tight as a bud was more than it takes to blossom. There comes a day when the risk to remain as tight as a bud is more than the risk it takes to blossom. We are going to sit in meditation, and we're going to drop into our heart space and put the guided imagery here in the center of our chest. So go ahead and align your vertebrae. Acquaint to your breath. Befriending it. Using the breath for guidance and support. Notice how the breath helps to slow the mind and allow us to become more connected to our hearts. In this moment, just be aware of how your chest feels. Does it feel open or closed? And if your shoulders are draping forward and shrouding over the heart, try to sit up taller. Try to drop the shoulders down and back away from the ears. Purposely lift through the center of your breastbone. But even as you're opening a chest, try to visualize a tight, closed rosebud. And we're going to picture this rose being that rich, vibrant, velvety red. What can represent passionate love. This passionate love doesn't concern anyone else but you and you alone. Perhaps it even represents whether or not you have allowed yourself to fall in love with oneself. Not in the vain way, but in the most high loving way, the most high respectful way. Imagine the thorns that may be on the stem of the rose. The thorns that represent the moments when life gets hard. When life can sting. And those moments may close us up, but we have the opportunity and the availability and the power within and the courage within to not stay shut down. So with each breath that you take, imagine the petals slowly opening one by one. Allow the heart, your inner rose, to bloom. Stay planted right here, right now, and bloom. Let your heart expand and open. And allow that vibrant red to represent a deep connection to your own roots, growth and evolvement from your own personal or family or ancestral traumas. That bloom represents your true self. And each petal representing a gift, trait, or medicine that you exhibit. From kindness, caring, compassionate, invested, spiritual, creative being. Of energetic light, love, and peace, holding hope for yourself and the future. Rising above the past, paving a new path for yourself and for those that come after you. Smell the beautiful fragrance of the rose. Imagine feeling its soft, velvety touch. Keep breathing. Imagine you're taking in the scent of the rose. Rose, which has one of the highest vibrational scents that exist on earth. That feminine fragrance that might remind you of your grandmother or your trip to the Mediterranean. The rose that can even represent the lineage of Isis from Egypt, or the lineage that follows the rose lineage of Mary Magdalene. What can represent the healed wounds of the divine feminine. Sit with the strength, courage, resilience. Sit with this awe, wonder, and beauty. Sit knowing that you are opening and expanding your heart, reminding yourself at the wrist to remain as tight as a bud was more than it took to blossom. Let's sit and let our heart blossom. Breathe the eyes open. And be on the lookout for any roses this week. If you see them, remember to stop and smell the roses.